I believe the most unique aspect of our garden is that it is African American run and it is African American directed, and we intend to go in that direction for as long as we could. We allow and encourage all cultures. We engage in multiculturalism in a lot of our activities. However, we are particularly strong in knowing where we have come from and understanding the amount of work that it took from Hattie Carthan to have these spaces available to us. So we are going to make sure that it continues to serve us for as long as we can. Urban agriculture, these are all frames and labels that we use to sound very important. Technically, agriculture is required and necessary for every human being that is alive. Agriculture is the way that life emanates from the earth. So if you break that down, you really would understand why every human being should understand that. Our children, though, in these parts of the world are not getting a total holistic education at school. So basically, a lot of nature-centric subjects, for example, agricultural science, food and nutrition, home economics, a lot of those are being lost from our consciousness as a group. And so basically the educational system is sort of revamped so that it could prepare the kids for jobs and for occupations. And today we see the demise of many of those occupations that we thought that we were preparing the children for. So because of that, I think it's important for everybody. Why is it important for kids? Whatever happens to you in your life between 0 to 7 is what you retain for the entirety of your life. If we fail to give our children the tools to prepare for their futures, their food, if we fail to educate them that way, if we give the responsibilities to the Department of Health and the Department of Education and put them in charge, I mean, I love those departments. I work closely with them every day. I have no choice but to collaborate in this way. However, I also do know that it is a disgrace. Never in our history has our children died before parents. Any other, if it was not a governmental agency, would have to be held responsible for what they have been doing with the monies for all these years. Like, what has caused our children, and why should we use the same people that have caused our children to be obese to now cause them to get healthy again? And how can those same people be the ones talking? Those were the ones talking for the dirty foods that are being served because they had to do with contracts and they had to do with money. So money was the deciding factor on all fronts. Why should those same people be the ones talking again about school food and making more money now off of addressing obesity? It is incredible and interesting, to say the least.